We're winning tonight.
You know, my brain is like totally on track tonight.
I love it.
So I'm just going to have you kick it off with your gratitude, and then
Yep.
we'll just bump it all over the place tonight.
I love it. So I actually just finished doing a live video on my page because my gratitude is going to be a little different than what you probably would normally hear from a thriver. And my gratitude, I've thought a lot about what I wanted to share tonight, and what I am so thankful for at this moment in my life, this crazy year that we've been through, is growth, my own personal growth. And without this team, without the leaders, without my sidelines, without my team, without this product, I would not be the person and have had the growth, the personal development growth that I have had in these years. And I know that I have personally been able to handle the challenges that this year has brought, the challenges over the last 2 years within my family, within health that has happened, personal business challenges, all of those things. If I didn't have the mindset and the strong self-development, and I never, ever, ever would have had that if I was not on this team. There is no doubt in my mind I would not be the person that I am. Yes, I love the product. Yes, I love this business. But for me at this moment in my life, I am so, so thankful for my own personal development that this team has pushed me forward to.
Thank you. I love that. And that it's interesting because my gratitude is something like that that feels very different than the normal. I've done this gratitude call like 7 times, and my gratitude is the lesson of learning to let go of control. And that is brought to me by having so many incredible, innovative leaders that have come to this team. And that was growth for me, because I feel like I used to want to control every move and how people built their businesses and did things, because I wanted so badly to have every person have success. And then what I found is that everybody's definition of their success, of what they need from this business, of what they need for their families, of what they need from the product, is not my definition of success. And so how each person individually and uniquely builds their business and leads their team, how they may or may not use social media, and having gratitude for the pause that people may need to make in their business, and knowing that this company doesn't pressure us and push us to be calling our downline and saying, you better go, you better move, because if they don't hit this rank, you don't get this. That mentality we don't have. And so what I've realized is that the longevity of the family of thrivers, those that may have stepped away or stepped back in, those that want to do a certain thing on social media, those that want to come to the daily working Zooms, those that have brought new and innovative ideas to like teaching old dogs new tricks. I'm just so grateful that I've been able to take a breath and have space in my life to not feel that I need to be chained always to the controlling leadership. And that is due to the leaders that have stepped up, and how we've layered that, and how our company is so open to not having you have sales quotas, and not having you have to have certain people at certain ranks to hold your rank, because there's room at the table for everybody. And to somebody, $500 a month is life changing. Someone else might want $20,000 a week, and that's okay. And that no one is judged based on rank, based on followers, and based on who we believe they should be to be a part of our very diverse and different group that celebrates that diversity and celebrates the different goals. So that's what I'm grateful for, letting go of control. And some people are like, gosh, yes, thank the Lord. It's been a long time of you telling me what to do. I am going to turn it over. I've got the list. So each person that is sharing also has someone else that's sharing. So my person that's sharing after me is my friend John Hedgecoth.
I get 1 minute. You gave me just 1 minute. Is that right?
Well, John, you can have longer.
I'll go fast. No, in the spirit of the thing, I read something the other day that said that being thankful is often about being pleased and relieved. That's the definition, pleased and relieved. And I find that often I'm able to be like, oh man, I'm so glad that thing isn't happening to me. I'm relieved. I'm glad to not be having to deal with that. But gratitude is different. Gratitude is a verb. Gratitude is about an appreciation of kindness. And so it's an act. It's a thing that you do. And it's taken me a long time to learn that it's, it's one thing to say thank you for the things people do for you. It's another thing to go out and on purpose, reach out to people and share what you have, including your time and energy. And then the item for which I am actually grateful this year, and that is inspiration. All of you, I was just flipping through and it's like everybody, it's like reunion night. I'm really glad everybody's here and that I get to see them. I have a day job and it pulls me away. And this year I've been a point person at a health insurance company for the virus. And I took a gig on March 6th and I thought it'd be like 3 or 4 weeks, and it's not. And it's had me flat on my back most of the year in terms of the amount of time I have, but I come back and Thrive is here and you are here and all of you are sharing your stories and the people that you've brought in, the positive results you've continued to have with the product, great new people that I didn't know before this year. And it's great to have it to come back to. I'm really, really appreciative of that. I'm glad that, for me, even the product itself continues to offer different things. I was in pretty peak physical condition a year ago at this time. And then with this whole thing of being indoors all year, like I'm having the same issues everybody else is with the COVID-15 and stuff. And so I'm thankful for 2 products that I actually made use of this year. One was Sculpt. So that's essentially a 4th step for me that I still use. And then the other one is the new Treat Meal product, which I think is going to be a very limited experience with that so far, but I think that's going to be great going forward. Those kind of operate in the same space. But so I'm talking too much as I always do, but this is an incredibly flexible, available side hustle. And the only thing that I feel like I'm falling short in doing is not sharing that fact with enough people. So I'll throw it back to Beth and say, I'm glad to be here.
Those of you that have been at Thrive Palooza and know John in real life will be happy that he's going to be sharing a lot more from a corporate point of view and a man doing this. This is a primarily female team, but we'll be seeing more of his stories and having more of his voice. So that'll be great because we need to have you guys start representing and sharing. So 38 reach outs got him to finally start thriving, people. I changed that. We are going to throw it over to Heidi, who is going to share. Heidi is, we have so many on tonight. I can't see you, Heidi. Where are you? Are you here? I thought I saw her hopping on. Okay, then we are going to hop right over to Julie Burton, who is my first auto bonus earner and my first phone call and my first 200K personally enrolled. So talk about gratitude. If Julie hadn't said yes, I wouldn't be here today because I would have quit thinking I wasn't.
Well, and I am so thankful that Beth did not give up when I dodged her text messages and her messages and seeing the little posts on Facebook. And I was like, oh no, what are we doing now? And
that was back before I knew better, friends.
But I answered. And yes, I always say my first response was, nope. I said, don't even ask me to do anything. I did, but she was so great and she brought me the products. And let's face it, you get the products in you and it's hard to say no to anything else. So I am so thankful that Beth dragged me along on this journey with her because it has created a lot of growth for myself, for my family. The time that you have to be able to put back into the kids, back into the house, back into the family, having a business that you can work from anywhere, because I am not one that is on social media a lot, but it's something, you know, when you find something that works so well for you, it just makes you want to go out and have everybody have the same experience you're having. So it's so much fun to me, even now, almost 7 years or 6.5, going on 7 years later, to still say to somebody, oh my gosh, you need to try this. Have you heard of Thrive yet? You know, I always say to people, it's just that one simple, easy question, right? And you just look at how it's changed all our lives. So, and let me tell you, I had to be up at 5 o'clock this morning to go to the horse show. So I am beyond thankful for my 3 steps. So.
Thank you, Julie. Okay, so now I have Eva.
All right. Can you hear me okay?
I can. Hi, Eva.
Hi. All right. So first of all, I am super thankful and blessed for Kelly for introducing me, because she is the one that reached out to me and introduced Thrive to me. And I didn't know I needed Thrive. I didn't know I needed anything. I wasn't looking for anything. So I'm super thankful for her for realizing that it's something that I need. I am a toddler mom. I'm a mom of a 2-year-old girl. She'll be 2.5 in December. And she just recognized that I needed it. So I'm thankful for her, first off. And then obviously, second, I'm thankful for the 3 steps in general. For basically, it's more than just vitamins. We all know that. It brings out the best you. It brings out who you are meant to be, who you're supposed to be. I'm a totally different mom, and I love it. I'm able to tackle everything in my entire day, my to-do list every single day. And I'm so, so thankful for the 3 steps. Third, I'm thankful for Thrive, as it has blessed my marriage pretty much. My husband and I both thrive, and it's changed our marriage. We communicate more. We communicate on a higher level. We're more patient with each other. So I'm just thankful for that. And also the financial blessing. And I'm just starting out. I'm only about 3 months in. So whether it be $30 a week, whether it be $200 a week, I haven't brought a paycheck home in probably 2 years since having my daughter. I haven't brought home a paycheck. So just me contributing something to the household income is incredible. And it is what you make of it. I love being able to fit it into the nooks and crannies of my day. My husband got a procedure done on Friday, so I was stuck in the hospital with him for about 2 hours or so. And I was able to just work my business while I waited for him. And it's just amazing to be able to fit it into the nooks and crannies of your day, this business. And lastly, I'm thankful for each and every one of you on this Zoom tonight or watching the replay. This community of men and women is just incredible. It's refreshing to be a part of this uplifting community of people that want to better their lives, that want something more. They're always striving for the bigger goals in life. It's something especially we need now in these crazy, confusing times, to be focused on bettering ourselves. So I'm thankful for each and every one of you in this amazing community. That is all.
Thank you, Eva. Oh, I love that. I wrote it down when you said that it makes you who you're supposed to be. And I said to a new customer tonight, she said, what's the number one thing that you have found with Thrive? And I said, honestly, I'm just a nicer human. I'm the person that I'm supposed to be when I'm not agitated and short-tempered. So that's so true. We're going to go to all the way from Canada. If you guys I've been seeing a ton of reels coming from you all from watching Sarah Luce, our little millennial who just turned 30. So I love that. I always tell her, I feel like your sister, but I really could be your mom.
I love it. You know what? This really is like a family. So I totally love it whenever you say that, because I'm like, I feel like, we have a space here where we really belong. And that is part of the reason. I have so many things to be grateful for, guys. It's going to be hard to pinpoint it, but I'm going to say that that is definitely one of the things, is this community, this family, this culture that we have here is unlike anything I've ever been a part of. And I am so incredibly grateful for it. Every single day I wake up and I think of this community that we have built together, because this is really, it's something that you guys started, Beth, Blair, but it's something that we all kind of linked arms and kept going, and so that is one thing that I'm super grateful for. The other thing that I'm very grateful for is that this has given me purpose in life, a purpose that I was very, very much searching for many, many years, trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do with my life? Am I really supposed to just teach for the rest of my life? And yes, for some that is enough, but for me, I wanted more. I wanted more, and I craved more. And so I was searching for that and searching for that. And I remember even, one day just saying, what is it? What's missing? There was something missing. And so then, Thrive came into my life, helped me with my health. And I was like, this is it. This is it. And so I am so incredibly grateful for that, because every single day since I've had Thrive in my life has been purpose driven. And I've been filled with like this sense of like, we need to spread this. We need to share this with as many people, because the world needs this. People need this. They don't even know it, but they need this. They need this community, this product. They need this, like this team, they need this family. And so that is what I'm grateful for so very much. That's what I wanted to share.
Don't you guys wish we would have found the Thrive purpose at 28 when Sarah stumbled upon it, right? Okay, so I love having the list here. I'm going to go over to Bridget. I'm happy that one day she reached out to me and said, I'm feeling super overwhelmed and I think you can help me. And that led to a beautiful friendship and an incredible leader on our team. I don't know if I helped her to be overwhelmed, but I did get her thriving.
Hi, thank you. So I feel like when Kelly was speaking about her growth, that is really what I wrote down when I was trying to narrow it down to one word, one thing that I could talk about, because yes, this did so much for me. It gave me the energy that I was so severely lacking. It helped replace lost income. I'm in the travel business and we all know things were not great there right now. So I was able to create another stream of income for myself and everything that you've heard so far. And what I came down to was this really, in so many ways, many different ways, helped me correct some false narratives that I had written for myself in my head from my past, maybe 6 to 10 years. I have a 6-year-old, so like, having a kid just makes you exhausted. And then I had taught myself or told myself so many times that I was lazy, that I must be a lazy person. The house is not clean. I don't make 3 meals from scratch a day. Or one, and I wrote that narrative that I was lazy, that I was an impatient mom, that I had lost my fun side that my husband fell in love with. And the spontaneity, the easygoing relationship we had because we were bickering, that I hated working out, that I was valued in both healthcare when I worked as a nurse and in other companies, that I was valued for what I was bringing to the table instead of just as a person. And I was hustling for my worthiness, to put it in Brene Brown terms. And Thrive gave me the energy to realize that I wasn't lazy, I was tired. And I was able to clean and cook and be a patient mom and enjoy homeschooling and get back to having a more easygoing relationship with my husband, where we joke around and we're not bickering, because I can just I'm not fed up all the time. That mood stabilization. And it showed me that I don't hate working out. I was a college athlete and I thought that just beat it out of me and I didn't enjoy working out anymore. And now I love it. Like, it's something I look forward to and I get to do. I don't have to do it to stay healthy. So, and I also just from this team realized how uplifting people can be and a team can be, and how they can raise you up. And I don't think it would matter if I was a 12K or was just trying to get my 2 customers to thrive for free. you know, I think that I would be treated the same. I would be included the same. I would be valued the same. And it's refreshing to be here. It's almost like just a breath of fresh air, a deep breath. I can breathe again. It's taken stress off of my life. I can enjoy life again. And I have the energy to like mentally do the personal development, to realize that like I'm not the problem, it's not me, and I could fix all of those false narratives that I've been writing for years.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, I'm not going to give I feel, you know, I have a dream of being a talk show host. And so I hear Blair in my head saying, move it on, Beth, move it on. You don't need to like give your comment every time, because, you know, I got to keep to our time. We're going to go a little bit over tonight because this is such a great topic. We are going to move right over to Sarah Cole, who is looking for where you are.
I'm right here.
Hi.
Popping up. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm going to keep mine short and sweet. So I am most grateful for the ability to be the mom, the kind of mom I want to be, and especially with this pandemic going on. Something like just in September alone, there was over 800,000 moms that left the workforce because work conditions are not conducive, especially right now, to raising a family. You have to choose between work and kids. And I am just so grateful that I feel like I genuinely have the best of both worlds. I get a lot of professional satisfaction from this team, from this company. It's so much more than selling a product. It's building people up. It's getting creative. It's adding value online instead of just being a consumer, and really helping people to believe in themselves. So I am just so grateful for that. And also that this business has forced me to take full responsibility of my life, and to not blame my circumstance, to not blame whatever, because my life is far from perfect. There's a lot behind the scenes that has gone on in my life, even though it may look amazing on social media. And this business has been instrumental in taking a huge weight off the shoulders and not having to worry about finances, so that I can be there for my mom when she needs me, when she's been sick. I can be there for my husband when he was going through some stuff. I could be there for myself when I went through a lot of stuff too. So that is what I'm most grateful for. And then I pass it on to somebody I choose too, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm excited. Hopefully Kristen's on here. Kristen Stoner. She's somewhat new. She is literally on call right now, working mom, CRNA. And she was going to share too. She's going to be in her scrubs and everything. Oh, there she is.
Yes. Wow, this is really exciting. Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is really exciting. I actually met Sarah through a group, and I didn't really know kind of what I was getting myself into. And you know, you always hear about like health and wellness, and I was always very like skeptical of things. And it was just one of those that I actually, when I bought the products, I let the products sit on my shelf for like 6 months before actually like deciding to open the box. So I was like, I ordered it in March and was like, well, I guess I might as well try to open up the box and see what, you know, just see what all this Thrive is about. And then I started taking the Balance and Restore. And then I started taking the supplements. And then I started following the steps. And I've just noticed this, like this time last year, I would come home from work. I would take a 30-minute nap or an hour nap. I can't remember the last time I took a nap after work. I am always trying to challenge myself in as far as like working out and doing things. My body always just ached. And now I'm like, oh my, like yesterday, I challenged myself to do 50 miles on the Peloton throughout the day. And I did it, and I'm not sore. I feel amazing. The fact that I am using these products, and the fact that I just feel amazing to actually do stuff physically with my family, is something that I felt like I lost that person, but I'm finding that person again. And it's been a lot of fun doing this. Like I said, I am pretty new to this, but I'm so grateful that I started this group, and I'm so grateful that I met Sarah and met Julie, and that I'm actually following the steps. Like I'm holding myself accountable in all aspects of life. And like I said, I'm on call right now. And the fact that I'm able to do this and be a part of this group is just something I'm very grateful for. So.
Thank you, Kristen. We have a great Wi-Fi wealth this week, right? With with Kristen? Yes, perfect. That's Thursday night. You guys don't want to miss that Wi-Fi wealth. So one of the things that people, promoters, that the leaders that were sharing, were throwing it over to someone else. So some of those people I had on the list and some people I didn't. So we're gonna we're gonna have right now Bridget go ahead, and you have Ginger, right? Ready to share?
Yeah, so Ginger Hickey is pretty new to this business, and just a handful of weeks into this, and she has jumped in feet first and is already helping others both on the product side and the business side. So I can't wait to hear what she has to say.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Ginger.
Okay. Hello. Okay, so I am a little under a month in here, and I'm so thankful for Bridget. We met each other doing some other things, and she posted little tidbits on her Facebook, about this newfound energy and doing all these fun things with her daughter. And so I sent her a message and I was like, okay, let me in on your secret. Um, I work a full-time job, 8 to 4 every day in healthcare. So it's crazy times right now. I have a 9-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy who keep me on my toes constantly. Um, so I get real tired. And I had told Bridget a little bit yesterday about how in my family, not just my immediate family, I'm the fixer. Everybody comes to me for everything, and it's, very overwhelming at times. So I jumped in, I ordered from Bridget, I hit that promoter button, and within a week, I got the $400 bonus and have several promoters already under me. I've got to work on my customers now because everybody wants to promote. But I am feeling great, and I am working toward staying at home and not going to that 8 to 4 anymore.
I love that. Thank you, Ginger.
Thank you.
And then Julie, you have your tag team grateful person to.
Yes, my tag team person is Anna, and I saw she was on here. So if she is ready to share, and she was one, she got her bonuses right away, and she was part of the 4K. I think that was in August, right? The promotion there. So
I'm here.
oh, there she is.
Hi, everyone. First off, I want to say thank you so much to Julie for inviting me on here. I want to say I am so grateful for our team. It is the best team ever, so uplifting and so helpful. I never met so many people that are just so supportive and want to see everyone succeed. I've never been around a whole huge team like that everyone just gets together and cheer each other on like that. It's amazing. I came from the weight loss world. I was a manager at a very large weight loss clinic, and they all got shut down because of the COVID. So it was a bumpy road after that, and I was really happy to link up with Julie and take her up on her offer to start to thrive again. And my experience, like in day 6, I was hooked. That was it. So I clicked the promoter button. I have made a lot of new friendships. I got a lot of people started on Thrive, and they're loving it. So I'm looking forward to continue building my team. And I have big goals of helping more and more people. And I'm very, very grateful to be part of this. It's an amazing journey.
Thank you.
We are all so blessed, and I look forward to Thanksgiving this year.
Thank you. Okay, Erica.
Okay, someone wave me down if my Wi-Fi goes crazy, but wrap this up best I can, because I'll echo a lot of the things that other people already said, but I am incredibly grateful for the product itself. My husband and I both had COVID a couple weeks ago, so stuck in a house with a 5-year-old, we would not have survived without it. And mostly I am very grateful for so many people on the team that have, you know, sideline, downline, upline, who have stepped in to both mentor me and help the team when anybody needs it. I think that came as such a surprise to me when I came here. And what that meant is that, what that means, I mean, is that I can take a moment away if I need it. Like so many of us, it's been a very hard year. And, you know, I never thought that I could step away for a whole Saturday before meeting this team and all the resources. So I've dug really deep this year and what it means to me to fail and what that means, or what it means to have experiences, is how I prefer to say it. And then what it also means to succeed. And what I am incredibly grateful for is that this team is very open to all the definitions of success, and we don't cross anybody off if your definition is different than, you know, the person next to you on your screen, right? And I think that is an incredible energy and vibe that we have here. And because of all of that, and the most amazing leaders, I feel like I can take on anything I set my mind to, because I am more prepared inside than I think I ever was before. So lastly, I'll say that last week was one of my biggest checks that I've ever gotten with Lavelle, and I cried because my body is so grateful to have not been on my feet for all the hours that it would have taken me in the OR to earn that. And so prior to Thrive, I almost filled out a disability form. And then something told me that that wasn't my path. So I am very grateful for all of the things.
Thank you, Erica. And I know that last week brought me to tears. I'm a crier, but last week was an incredible week. And I mean, Sarah, if you think about this, the power of you were at home with COVID and still had your biggest pay week. Which is, it's such an incredible building the leverage, leadership, residual income, and the automation that we have, that your team was able to move when you were not able to. It's such, I've
never been so grateful for that. Yeah, because I used to work with the stomach flu, you know, because you had to. So yeah, no, thank you for wrapping that all up together.
I love that. And then now we have who just got a new truck. I love the pictures of it. Christy Rebelica, who I was able to meet in Colorado in person. And I call her the VIP 800 wizard. Like this, she will sleep on your doorstep to help you hit your first bonus. For real.
Yeah. I will drive to someone's house 30 minutes before they're supposed to hit it, and we're going to figure it out.
I love it.
So speaking of VIP 800s, so I will introduce one of our newest people that I'm grateful for, that she is speaking on behalf of our team. So I just wanted to put this out there that this team is just so freaking incredible, because literally while everyone went on or is grateful for what happened in 2020, this time last year I was living in a trailer with 6 people, had a house fire, and then found out later I have an aneurysm and lung damage. So if I could work this business through all that, anybody can. And while all this is happening, you know, you just keep being grateful for your business, and then you bring in people that are ready to level up. So I'd like to introduce my coach from Kaya Fit, actually, and Maria Adams, or her married name. I'll let her say it.
Irish.
How do you say your married name, your last name?
It's Irish.
Okay, Irish. So I screw that up because Maria has known my husband forever. So, and she's my coach and one of our newest VIP 800s.
Well, thank you for that awesome introduction. I love that we're both like sitting here in workout clothes and a hat.
Yeah.
It's been a busy day. But truly, I am grateful for Thrive. I was definitely ready for a change. And as Christy knows, life was just crazy the last 2 years. And I was ready to stop being tired and stop you know, lagging as a mom, being impatient, being tired, for my husband. And so Thrive, I reached out to Christy and it was just there, and it just rescued me from a deep dark hole that I've been in, and life has just like opened up for me. And not like, you know, business wise, yes, it's really good. Like I'm enjoying it, but I just feel like a better human being. Like Beth said, like I'm reading books. I feel like I have more patience with my children sometimes get on nerves, but I feel like I have far more patience. She's sitting right here on the floor. So I'm just really grateful for the Thrive experience and for the opportunity to share it with people. Like I coach at Kaya, but I just feel like it's in line with my life and what I do. And it's such an amazing thing to share. And I'm grateful to be able to share it. So, and in honor of Beth, I have on our family shirt we ran last year. We had family shirts made for my mom. And so I know that Beth is on her second round of chemo. So I supported
Blair.
Or what's that?
Blair is.
Yes. And so I was sporting my F Cancer shirt in support of Blair. I've been thinking about her. So.
Oh, she'll love that. She was, she just said she overdid it this weekend. And so she was probably going to go to bed, and I said, we'll tape for you. So she'll see that for sure. Thank you, Maria.
Of course. Thank you.
So I have, stay with us because I've got some surprises. But we have two more. We have Lisa Burr, who is, she's new as well. And I love to hear from new Thrivers.
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Like you said, my name is Lisa Burr. I am brand new. I just started Thriving about a month ago, and I joined the team maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I got in contact with Erica and Sarah, and I really don't know how this all happened. I just kind of started talking to them and realized that I wanted more. And so I started the experience, and I'm just very, very grateful that I found this team. I've never really been around people that are so uplifting and so gracious. And I tell people that I really don't care, like my friends that I'm trying to talk to, that I really don't care. It's not about the money. It's not about what I earn. It's just an amazing community that empowers people. And especially in these times where, you know, all the news and the COVID, that you can just kind of disappear from all of that and just enter this space that is just so uplifting, and it just makes me happy. And you know, I work in the healthcare also, so it's been a tough year as well. And it's just nice to escape and be part of a new team, and giving me the opportunity to learn something. I've never done this before, so I'm really excited and thankful that I get to learn and change and evolve and maybe become a better person through all of this. So that's what I'm very grateful for.
Thank you. And
Thank
congratulations
you.
on getting started and being just 2 weeks in. I also have, because the tag team, I have Stephanie Beck.
So Stephanie is under the weather like Blair, and they both actually had the same surgery.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and she's having a complication tonight. So
okay. Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do is what I would love for all of you, I'm going to give you a challenge because we had so many voices on tonight, and so many that we would love to have share, is to publicly share with someone else. Grab a team member, get on StreamYard, and share your gratitude on social media in your stories. So as we've heard tonight, like how many people have said this has been just a total rescue for them during this time, and how many more people we would love to know and hear about what we're doing. And then Amy, who is just, as you guys know, such a energetic, beautiful, light for all of us. She hosts the yoga in our customer groups, and she has been with us at retreats and helped with some visualization. And she's going to close us off with some gratitude. And if you've watched her reels and some of her content, she showed up in my Explore. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's Amy. And she's just always sharing how we can get more grounded and centered and be into our breath. And I thought it would be great for her to lead us through something. I don't know what it is, but something. She's got a surprise.
So I'm just going to keep us on the theme of gratitude, everyone. And I'd love for everybody to just close their eyes, place their palms over the center of your chest, both of your palms. So actually lay them flat on your chest, like you're touching your heart. Exactly. Just like that. And close your eyes and begin to breathe. So just notice your breath without making any changes at all to your breath. Just notice your own rhythm, your own cadence. And then we're just going to take a cleansing breath together. And this is just to unite us all. Ready? Breathe in through your nose, fill up. And exhale through your mouth, ground down. Thank you, everybody, for sharing beautiful, beautiful expressions of gratitude. Breathe in, I express. And breathe out, my gratitude. And I want everyone here tonight on the Zoom call to bring in one thing that you're grateful for within your own personal growth, something that took place over this past year. Just bring that into your heart and your mind's eye and breathe into that space. Breathe in to that wonderful gratitude that you're expressing towards yourself as you hold your energetic heart in your hands. Take a deep breath in and send out that gratitude, that high vibration out into your world, your universe. And gather your palms together at your chest in prayer. Raise them to the center of your brow, the seat of intuition, the seat of light, the seat of love. The light and love within me honors and sees and is so humbly grateful for the light and love within each and every one of you here tonight. We bow forward just to seal in our gratitude practice and to honor each other's light and say, thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Amy. Oh, I feel like we've got so much to take away from that, and so much gratitude for all of your gifts. So I appreciate all of you coming on and sharing, and those of you that we didn't hear from, we hear you as well. And we will, Tuesday night is the Wi-Fi Wealth, not Thursday. And check the United We Thrive schedule, because we'll be gathering to do our work together in our working Zooms, and be looking for how you can be a light this week for so many that are struggling, for so many that are short on resources because of COVID. And with all of our energy, we know that we can shift and make an entire like every single one of us impacting at least 10 people. That's a lot of people. So thanks for being on tonight, and we'll see you on the working Zooms this week. And if we don't see you before, have a beautiful Thanksgiving wherever you may be celebrating, and stay safe.